Lankan green beans curry, I think. My version is very different from other traditional versions. I am Sri Lankan, but I've adapted this, my very own recipe. So because you know, I hate overcooking vegetables. Let's just get that out of the way. And a lot of Sri Lankans do overcook vegetables. I've seen some beans curry that are very limp. There's no crunch to it. I do like a bit of crunch, and they just look brownish, you know, which means that the bean, this little guy, has been overcooked and all the vitamins and nutrients are just gone. I do not like that, so I've made my own version, and I've been cooking this for a couple of years, or a few years, ever since I started cooking this, and my mom, who is an amazing cook, she cooks wonderful food, and she's one of the people that I've gotten inspiration from. She loves my beans stir fry curry. She recommends it to other people, and if we are doing like a party or giving food for the monks, Buddhist monks, she specifically asked me to make it because it's delicious. And I'm going to show you how to do it today. It's very easy. Yeah, let's just get started. I'll show you the ingredients. Alright, so this is all the ingredients that you're going to need. I will put all the quantities down below in the description box. You're going to need beans, cashews, which is optional. Like I mentioned before, if we are cooking for the monks, then I would add cashews because it's like a special touch. So make sure it's green beans, or butter beans work as well. You just don't have to cook it as longer. With the cashews, you need to soak it for at least 20 to 30 minutes, and it is raw cashews. And I'm using coconut cream. I have some garlic, curry leaves, garlic paste that is, or just chopped garlic, curry leaves, red chili, raw red chili, onion, and back there I have turmeric powder, and this is the curry powder that I made, which you can watch the video. I will link it in the top where the bar is, and I'm going to make it in a stone pot. This is non-stick, and like it's made out of the stone material, whatever it is. But you can definitely cook it in non-stick, or it would be really delicious if you can cook it in a clay pot also, which is the traditional way to do it. Let's go over to the, oh, and you also need some salt to taste. Sorry, I should have mentioned it. Let's go over to the stove and I'll show you how to make it. I totally forgot to show you. So these are about an inch or inch and a half, and I've broken it. I'll show you how to do it. Now these beans come like this. Now beans in Sri Lanka tend to be a little bit more overgrown than this, so they would have the threads on either side. Now green beans in Australia are very tender and young and very nice to eat. They're really delicate, so you don't have to do a lot of prep. What I usually do is just break the end. If there is a thread, it'll come with it. Same on the other side, and then I'll just break it into pieces. You can clean the ends off a bunch and then literally just put it together and cut it into inch pieces as well. I do that sometimes also. And yeah, that's pretty much how you get it to this level. I don't know if I mentioned before, but you do need some oil. I'm using rice bran oil, which is a neutral flavor. You need a good amount because we are going to initially sort of cook it in the oil. I'm going to add oil into my pot, a couple of tablespoons. All right, turn on the stove. and let your oil heat up. When the oil is heated, just turn the stove down to medium and then add your aromatics. Give it a stir. At this point, you can add your salt. And stir it. After about 30 seconds, add your beans and the soaked cashews. At this point, you're going to lower your heat to medium-low and cover it with a lid and let it cook until the beans are softer to your liking. If you like a little bit of a bite, don't overcook it, because remember, it will continue to cook. And in about 30 seconds or so, I'm going to add the spices, and I will show you that bit. Now you're going to add your spices. I'm adding turmeric. And the unroasted curry powder. Give it a stir. At this point, I am going to add a little bit more oil because I feel like it's getting a little dry after the spices. And stir to combine everything. You're going to cover it and cook it, stirring occasionally until you like how the beans are cooked. So it's totally depending on your own preference. I like a little bit of a bite to mine, but you can cook it longer. Just keep in mind that it will continue to cook even after you finish cooking it. Alright guys, I got distracted and overcooked my beans a little bit, but it's still green and it's still good. It's still crunchier than the normal. At this point, I kept stirring during my cooking. I'm going to add coconut cream now. and give it a good stir. Turn your heat to high, always after adding coconut cream or coconut milk. Now the amount of coconut cream depends on how creamy you want it to be. Today I added a little bit more than the normal. If you follow my recipe, you'll get exact amount. And that's it. That's the final result. Turn off your heat and yeah, you can serve this with rice and it'll be delicious. This is the final dish, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like my video and share it for everybody else to see as well. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.